Jake Skin of the Boxed In podcast, delighted to be joined here by Dave Allen. Dave, you've just said what a day, it's been a busy one for you, and obviously just had the open workout. Did you ever imagine that you'd have an open workout in the middle of Dunster French Gate?
You know what, I realised here taking Joe Hayden on the pads actually, yeah, so see you later, love. So yeah, I've kind of done it before, like, but I never thought I'd headline a show at the football ground myself, you know, and this is a proper event, you know what I mean, fucking, it's big like, yeah, so I'm happy.
So obviously backed by Queensbury and obviously DAZN, co-promoted obviously with Matchroom, Matchroom obviously Eddie Hearn, your promoter. Yeah, obviously how kind of big is this? You know, did you kind of expect an event of magnitude this big to come to Doncaster?
Not really, no, not. And Fillip Hrgovic is a top 5 heavyweight in the world, and he's coming to the old Keepmoat, the Eco Power. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. Excited as well. Yeah, it's a big event for Doncaster. Yeah.
Just how much does Saturday night mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to try and get a result first. Got to at least put a good fight up, you know, for it to be something to remember fondly. But yeah, I plan on doing that definitely.
Obviously, seen Fillip Hrgovic's obviously open workout there, and obviously the face-off. Do you kind of take anything from that, or?
Not really. He was like, "Oh, you turned away first." I said, "Mate, I couldn't care less. I want to go." So I couldn't care less. Saturday night's all it's about. No one cares about anything before.
So you're on the Ariel Helwani show recently. How are you kind of finding that newfound fame over in the US?
I'm not sure about newfound fame, but no, I enjoy it. Ariel, you know, we get on quite well. He dropped me a text after the show actually. So yeah, life after boxing might be hopefully be fruitful and busy. Hopefully, yeah.
Is that something you see yourself doing in the future, like punditry?
I hope so. Yeah, it's better than what I originally had planned after boxing. So yeah. Not a lot, really.
So you have 2 fighters in your stable on this card, those being Cian Hamilton and Joe Hayden. Just how big of an opportunity is it for those 2?
Oh, it's massive. Yeah, Joe obviously boxed on the show last year at the football ground. You know, Cian's only an 18-year-old kid. You know, he's not been out of school that long, and now he's fighting in his home stadium. So yeah, it's massive for them both. I probably won't even watch the fights actually this time. No, I probably won't even watch them. They've done all the hard work. I've trained Joe all the way through camp. You know, nothing really much has changed. So I expect to get the business done. Joe wants title fights, and Cian, you know, will get the experience and straight back onto Donny Dome in November.
I think a lot of people obviously know how your relationship with Joe Hayden started, but obviously many people might not know who Cian Hamilton is. How did that kind of relationship come about between you two?
Well, basically I'm mates with his dad. Yeah, that's why it really. Yeah, mates with his dad. His dad said, "Oh, come and have a look, see what you think." I said, "Yeah, he's not bad, like, turned him pro." You know, me and his dad, you know, we worked together on some shows at Doncaster Dome, you know, pro shows. Cian made his debut recently, and, you know, a mate of ours pulled a few strings and got him on this card. It weren't me, you know what I mean? Like, it weren't great management, you know, someone pulled a few strings and he's on. But he's a very, very nice young man, and he's talented as well.
Speaking about those kind of local shows that you do, the last one I went to, Liam Carrigan was there. He made his professional debut. Obviously, I spoke to him. He said he was meant to be on this card. That was said in the interview. Obviously, unfortunately, that isn't the case. But obviously, you know, I guess obviously kind of progressing now into the future. What would you say is kind of next for Liam? Yeah,
Liam boxed in 5 weeks. You know, got Calvin as well. I think I've managed 15 boxes now. Trained 4 or 5, so pretty busy really. But yeah, Liam, we just want to win something really. That's the key with pro boxing. Obviously, I've got a couple on the road as well, but it's just about winning something, winning anything, winning a title, winning a belt, and Liam hopefully will do that.
Same said for Calvin as well? That kind of the overall goal for him, or do you think, you know, he can go a bit further, or?
Calvin were meant to watch Jake Goodwin on the show actually, so we'd quite like to redo that fight, maybe at Doncaster Dome in November. That's a big Donny fight, that.
So speaking of Doncaster Dome in November, Sam Lightfoot and Billy Joe Malensky, potential of that fight. Obviously Sam, yeah, okay, that fight's done. So Sam is fighting in June in the Magna Centre. Obviously has to get past that. How do you view that fight?
Yeah, Central Area title fight hopefully. Yeah, Billy's a very nice girl, you know, good fighter. Sam's a nice girl as well, and the same good fight. It's a good 50-50 fight for the Central Area title, you know. They both deserve, you know, a chance to win a title. And the win will go on to bigger and better things, and whoever loses, they can come back and go again. So we want to make some really good, cracking local fights. That's what we want to do, really. We want we've been packing the dome out. Actually, been 1,500, 1,700 in there. You can only keep doing that with good fights though. So that's what Billy and Sam's a great fight, and that will be on that card. Yeah.
You speak there about obviously that fight, and then obviously potentially rescheduling Jake Goodwin and Calvin Moyo for that card. Is that kind of now, I guess, the motivation for you? You know, putting your fighters in the best fight possible and just bringing good fight nights to Doncaster.
Yeah, you know, they're all different. Like Joe Hayden, we built him slowly, and Liam's 29 already, so you have to move him a little bit quicker. You know, there's different fighters need different things, and that's what it's all. That's the trick. I'm not the most experienced manager or whatever yet, but you have to move them right, make the right moves at the right times, and they're all different kids. So yeah, hopefully we just get the best out of them all. That's all you can do, really.
Finally, Dave, just a message for those fans who will be in the stadium and tuning onto DAZN on Saturday night.
Just a big thank you, really. I think we're gonna get about 10,000 there, which will be the biggest attendance, you know, for a sporting event in Doncaster, I think, for a very long time. So big thank you, and hope you all enjoy it.
Dave Allen, thanks so much for your time.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Appreciate it.